Listen, I don't know what the devil is trying to throw your way, but it's not based on what you do. It's based on how quickly you run to God. See, you are his child and he wants you to just be still. And all of that back and forth and what if this and what if that, I could have, I should have, I would have. Yeah, it's not going to change what happened. And it's not going to change where God is taking you. Listen, I know you've been going through it recently. And I know it has felt like, when will it end? But let me tell you something. There's peace over here. There's healing over here. There is pure happiness that will never go away over here. You know that rat race in your mind? Yeah, it's actually the devil's way of trapping you, which is ultimately trying to get you to give up. But you can't give up right here. You have to keep pushing. It's about to get so good, and it honestly starts with you finding that contentment for where you're at right now. And honestly, when we get back to gratitude, then it's like this. One day we wake up and everything is different. Listen, it's not going to happen overnight though. But when you understand that it's within this process that we end up discovering our peace and our purpose that is actually bred by pushing off of that peace. See, there's joy in this. And God is saying to someone right here, right now, don't you dare give up right here. Don't you dare give into that thought of condemnation, and do not let your feelings tell you that God doesn't love you. When you experience that love of the Father, that's honestly, that spot right there, that's when. Then you can experience a true love that will never go away. It's not a love that holds rights and wrongs. It's a love that says, come to me, all who are thirsty, and you will find life. And to find life is to find love. And sometimes God will take us on a journey to experience the true love of the Father. And once we do, oh my gosh, come on. Once we do, that's when we can love others in the way that they need to be loved. Unconditionally and without bounds. Check this out in John 7:37. This is what it says. On the last day of the feast, the great day, Jesus stood up and cried out, if anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. See, that's where we find true love. It is from the living water, which is the Spirit. And honestly, it's the God in you and the God in me that gives true life. So, that's why the devil has been trying to stifle you, because he doesn't want you, yes, you right there, to experience that passionate love the Father has for you. While yes, God is justice, he is a God of war, and he doesn't play around. He literally is love. He is literally true love. His very being is rooted in the deepest and strongest love that no one and nothing can take away, because it's here to stay. He doesn't say, well, if you were just good, or if you just did this, or if you didn't do that, and all the things that we try to concoct. No. He says, I love you, even with the flaws. And honestly, his love is like a cold drink of water in a dry and parched land. Look at 1 Corinthians 13:2-3, and this is what it says. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, if I have a faith that can move mountains but do not love, I am nothing. Verse 3, if I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. So even if you have nothing to say, even if you have nothing to give, just literally love. Get back to love. Get back to that gratitude for where you are at right now, and just watch how quickly everything begins to shift. It's not somewhere out there. It's not somewhere up there. We get so hyper focused on something up there that we want to be, that we want to do, that we forget. It's his never ending and steadfast love that never fails and will never go away. Listen, I don't know who this message is for, and I don't know why God is putting this on my heart, but a rescue mission to save you because of the deep love that he has for you. That's why he put this video on your screen, because he wants you to see. He doesn't see your flaws. He doesn't see you as you think that he does. But all he's asking right now is, will you have the faith to believe? It's that longevity type of faith, the one that is weathered, the one that says nothing will take it away. And I know You have been through so much, yet your faith still stands. Look at Hebrews 11:6, and this is what it says. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. For whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. See, it was that mustard seed sized faith that started this incredible miracle of life that you get to experience through the death and resurrection of Christ. See, he did this with a 0.1% chance that you'd believe, and yet he still did it. He still suffered at the hands of those who hated him. He still made sure to endure all things to make sure that you got to experience the fullness of life that he has for you. So look, there is no reason at all to get caught up in what you thought it should be, and just accept where you are at right now, because honestly, if we're unhappy here, chances are we're going to be unhappy up there too. See, Jesus is making all things new in your life. And once you experience that love for real, once you honestly grab a hold of this idea, you will see that it is not so much about trying to change as much as it is about letting God continually renew you every day. And when you get tired, when you get weak, he says, come to me, and bring that to me too. And then you can rest in the fact that God heard you. Check this out in John 11:41 and 42, and this is what it says. So they took away the stone, and Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I know that you always hear me, but I said this on account of the people standing around, that they may believe that you sent me. See, that's why God literally gave us the Bible, so we could literally see and learn the ropes of this life, that when we apply the principles from the Bible to our lives and allow God to be our guide, anything is possible. And there is nothing, I mean nothing, that he can't do. Okay, think about Lazarus for a second. You know, everyone counted his death as done. It was like everything had been building up until this moment. And see, this was Jesus's best friend. He actually loved him so much. And when he heard of Lazarus's death, right, he wept. This is the same way he feels about us. He weeps at the thought that you are hurt, scared, and in a situation that you feel like there's no way out. He says, come to me, and watch how he raises the dead things in your life. I'm so serious right now, and I just want you to know this. Just hold on to the fact that God hears you and wants you to live this new life that he has for you. All right, so check this out in John 11:43 through 44, and this is what it says. When he had said these things, he cried out with a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. The man who had died came out, his hands and feet bound with linen strips and his face wrapped with a cloth. Jesus said to him, unbind him and let him go. See, he doesn't hold that against you, and he's not counting all your wrongs. And actually, their betrayal actually plays into the bigger picture. That pain that you're experiencing is going to produce something. Just hold on. Come on right here. Get excited with me. Hold on right here. Wait. And see how God will never turn away from you. His grace is for that too. His mercy is new right now, today. Walk in it and stop letting that thought ruin the future by holding on to the past. Right here at the end of this video, type this. Say, my God raised me to life so I could love. Listen, I love you so much. I'll see you on the next one.